Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw Burnout from Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this. To begin, we're going to draw in the visor first. So instead of drawing the whole head, it's actually easier if we're going to draw in it's kind of like the visor. So it's a big round curve. And then we're going to come down. Okay. Could be a very tricky curve because you're trying to make it symmetrical. So once you have this kind of shape, now we kind of draw in the top first and just kind of come out a little bit because it's going to be around the visor. So we're just going to come up. And then once we have that, then now we're just going to come back down, kind of follow the same curve, maybe a little bit more space on the bottom. So we're hugging that curve, and then we're just gonna go out a little bit more. All right, so that's probably the trickiest part. So for the details, it's gonna be pretty easy. Just draw in two lines like this, as if there's one line in the center, and then we'll just give another line on each side because he's got two stripes. And then there's going to be some detail here. You can draw in a little, kind of like a little teardrop shape. Okay, so that's the head. So it's really simple. So let's move on to the body, and let's draw in his little scarf thing. So we can just kind of come down with a little bit of a bracketing. Okay. It doesn't have to be exact as long as it's just some kind of curves like that, so that makes it look like cloth. And then we're gonna draw the neckline here. Okay, and then after that we're gonna draw in his collar, and I'm gonna make it nice and big. And then we just kind of come back into the scarf area. So it's gotta be nice and wide. All right, and then from here, we're gonna draw in just a little bit of the shoulder. We're gonna come out a little bit, but then we're gonna draw his arms first because I'm gonna have him folding his arm. So from down here, right in the middle, you can actually draw in one of his cuffs. Okay, and I'm gonna add in a couple of lines so that we know that's his cuff. And then from there, now we can just kind of come out and draw in the rest of his glove. So we're going to close it. Just give a little bit of detail. And then here, his hand's going to be tucked in, so just kind of come in and then just kind of continue this curve, just kind of close it off like that. Okay, so that's going to be his arm. And then from here, let's go on and finish up his hand here. So we're going to come out. Just come out a little bit. And now we're gonna draw in the shoulder. So his arm's gonna come down. Just continue that. And just kind of come straight down and just kind of meet up with that curve. Okay. And it could be a little bit tricky, but it's not too bad. And from here, we can actually finish up. So right here, we just close it off. Just draw some line to close it off. So that's gonna finish the scarf. So let's move on to the other side. So here, we'll just draw like a little line there. That's why it's the other arm. And then down here, that's his other cuff. So adding a couple of lines here just so that we can see. And then now we're gonna come down around the same distance. Okay, and then now we're gonna curve the shoulders, just curve it out and just kind of connect that. All right, so not too bad, right? So here, let's finish up his fingers so we can draw in the rest of his arm. So right here, we're just gonna draw 4 fingers. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and now just one more right here, smaller. Kind of hard to draw with a big Sharpie. Okay, so that's 4, and then now let's draw in his shoulder here, his clothing. Okay, and then right here as well, we're just gonna come down. Okay, and then now there's a strap here, so I'm just gonna give that one more line, And then there's gonna be one strap coming across, so he's got a bigger strap coming across here. So with that, and let's see, I know there's some details here. Well, let's add in, yeah, let's just add it in on his glove. There's like a little panel. And then for his stripes, we're just gonna kind of make it a little bit wavy. Just follow the lines of his arm. And then just give that some thickness. Okay, and then there's gonna be one more here, so I'm just gonna draw in that. So we'll be able to see it once we color that red. So here he's got a little strap here. So we'll draw that in. And then let's finish up the scalp. A little bit of a loose end here. There's gonna be two of them. All right, so now we can draw in the stripe. So we're just gonna curve it, go up. Just kind of follow it through, make it a little bit wiggly. And then that's probably about it. I don't think I have room to draw the other one. Okay, so we're gonna move down, and for his body, it's gonna be easy. So we're just gonna continue this, curve it down a little bit. And then we're gonna close that off. That's gonna be his belt. So his belt's gonna be easy. It's pretty much the same as all the other belts. So that's one, and then one more on the bottom. And then the details, the buckle, that, and there's a little bit of detail here. So we draw a little rectangle. And then the loops, just drawing two lines. On the bottom, one more. Buckle going this way, and then let's add in another two loops. All right, so let's move on, and let's move on to its legs. So in the middle, go straight down, draw a little curve, and then we're gonna come out, and then go in, and just close it off. And now for his knee and the armor, just a little box. Two line in the middle, and then let's draw the other side. So it's going to be the same thing. Close it off. Little box, two lines, and let's see. Let's finish up the detail here. He's got a little pouch here, so just draw that, and then the flap. Just curve it on the side. And then it's got two straps here. So one, two. Then it's got another pouch. And a flap. All right, so let's move on to his legs. So pretty much the same as the other ones. Curve it out and pinch it in. Close it off. Give it a rectangle, and then we're gonna come down with a big curve. Going out more this way, and close it off, and then the sole can come down, just add in a little bit of detail, and then two slants here. And now to continue on, the armor. Okay, next leg. So use that as a guide so you know how far to come down. Close it off, rectangle, dome shape, close it off, and then the sole, same detail, slant, and then it's got a couple of straps here, so I'm gonna draw those in first. So one, two, and then now continue this line here. And that is it for this Burnout character in Fortnite. It's a very cool looking character. So hope you guys like the way it turned out. And if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.